Hyundai Motor India, the largest public offering in India's history, made a rather underwhelming debut on Dalal Street on Tuesday. The stock now opened at around 1934 rupees on both exchanges, which is about a 26 rupee discount or a 1.3% below its IPO price of 1960 rupees. Now, after a sluggish start, things got just worse as the stock tumbled, dropping as much as 7.5%. However, there was some recovery when global brokerage firm Nomura stepped in, initiating coverage on Hyundai Motor with a buy rating and a target price of Rs 2,472. But now the big question is this the right time to jump into Hyundai stock, or should investors be eyeing its competition like Maruti Suzuki India, Tata Motors or Mahindra and Mahindra? To help us understand this and more, we are joined by Kranthi Bathini, Director of Equity Research at WealthMills Securities. Kranthi, thank you again for giving us time here on News9. Now, muted listing for your Hyundai in a muted market. What are your initial thoughts?
As expected, the stock witnessed a lukewarm response, and it's a very tepid listing. And unfortunately, today on Indian markets, there is a complete negative sentiment. There is no buying mood, and retail investors are slightly averse with respect to investing at this point of time in IPOs. So the texture and market mood completely changed, Suyash, in the past fortnight. So that's where it's weighing more on Hyundai's listing. But we have, what the positive thing is, we have witnessed some kind of brokerage upgrades, giving some positive commentary from the global as well as the domestic broking companies also looking at a potential upside of 15 to 20% from the listing price at this point of time. So for a longer term investors, definitely given the kind of product portfolio Hyundai enjoys, one can add this stock for a medium to longer term perspective. Hyundai can be added into their portfolio because of their pedigree and also the strong business model they have, and also the strong product portfolio they enjoy in India.
Okay, so the medium to long-term prospects of Hyundai look good, but the other question is the price right? I mean, can one look to enter the stock at the current price point, or would you recommend waiting for the stock to correct more from here on? What would be the best strategy for retail investors?
So, Ash, one thing what happens is these kind of mega IPOs, when they hit the market, okay, they comes up with the fully priced in. So some kind of discounting that do happens, okay, because of the large market capitalization. These are not the small, mid-air, small cap stocks where the price will be going up every time. These are mega IPOs with a market capitalization more than 150,000 crores. So, so it needs a lot of fuel to move these, make these elephants to dance. So, and also it need a lot of strong boosters like the good news, positive earning commentary, and also the positive market sentiment. These are the primary requirements for these stocks to move freely. And the clear-cut example for these kind of IPOs to discuss is, the best example was LIC, one of the premium financial institution in India, and how the stock got struggled post-listing, and the kind of consolidation the stock took to give decent returns to the investors, we all witnessed with our own eyes. So these are the mega IPOs. So the same kind of dichotomy investors can expect in these kind of mega IPOs. That is the reason one need to wait and watch for the levels carefully. Most probably in a staggered manner, investing is matters for the investors. Okay, nobody knows the exact top, and nobody knows the exact bottom. The best thing is okay, buying in a staggered manner. That's the good investment strategy for the investors. Most probably one can take this as the first price point. One is the Nifty is trending down, and also the stock giving a 5% discount. So one can make this, this is the first price point. If investor sees as a FY26 forward earnings are concerned, the PE level looks attractive. And this is a long-term story. So one can look for how the earning commentary and results that are going to pan out. During that phase, one need to make serious investments. But to start, one can start adding in a staggered way.
Kranthi, the Hyundai IPO saw great response from institutional investors, but retail and non-institutional response was rather muted. I mean, muted to a point that their quotas were also not fully subscribed. Why do you think that is the case?
On a lighter note, Suyash, the retail investors are more informed and they better understand the valuations than the institutional and anchor investments investors are concerned. So it's on a lighter note. Suyash, okay, one thing is everybody have their investment philosophy. Every fund has its own investment philosophy. So on a longer term perspective and given the kind of management quality is concerned, these kind of business models most probably for a perspective of a 3 to 5 years perspective for a institution or a fund, okay, these kind of stocks looks very attractive. So that is the reason we can see the kind of interest Hyundai IPO witnessed in terms of the qualified institutional bidders portion is concerned. Most probably, if I'm a person who is looking forward for the listing gains or a gains post listing, may not enthuse these kind of IPOs. So if the investor is, if the person is looking for a trading avenue, may not be best fit for these kind of stocks, but definitely for a savvy investors are concerned, okay, these kind of business models do offers great value and potential upside.
Okay, Kranthi, so now we have 4 listed players in the passenger vehicle segment: Maruti, Mahindra, Tata Motors, and now Hyundai. What's your pecking order?
Very interesting question, Shiaz. See, we need, just try to understand, analyze the business models. One way we have the much proven our dear own Maruti, okay, which is mainly focused on the entry and mid segment. Tata Motors, okay, they have a different fleet of product portfolio. The valuations look stretched. Of course, the JLR is the cream for this company. Mahindra and Mahindra is concerned, their focus is on SUV and the mid and high-end portions. Okay, they don't have a sedan or they don't have any entry-level basket is concerned, or they don't have any immediate EV on their portfolio. Coming to Hyundai, okay, they have a strong product portfolio, starting from entry level to middle and as well as the high end of the SUV segment. They have the product segment to offer for the consumers are concerned. So Hyundai looks very attractive for a medium to longer term perspective, definitely. Considering the pedigree and also the way they could able to sustain in India, sustained in India, definitely Hyundai Motors can be can be it should be the first or second list for me.